very first stint was I was just the usual thing, time check, song sponsorship, etc. And then there was this texter who was asking for an advice, for a love advice. So he was flooding the text line. I said, I can't remember his name. His name is Carlo of Parañaque. Sabi ko, Carlo, tigil mo na tong pagpa-flood dito sa text line ko. And then I gave him, inokray ko siya. So parang inokray ko siya, tapos pinayuhan ko siya. Parang the problem was, he got someone pregnant na hindi niya love because meron siyang girlfriend. Then I said, sinasabi mo lang yan kasi buntis na. So I was pretending to be mad. But ako naman, it was nothing. So the next day, the boss said, do that every night. So the instruction was, the love advice should be, I should be mad. So it became an image during that time. Meganon was also an accident because apparently while I was doing my spiels, I would always say Meganon, or I would always repeat a phrase.
Yeah. So it was just an expression really that you use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the boss said, I heard something that you would always say. Ano po yun? So I wasn't even aware. And then you would always repeat this term or this tag. Meganon? That one. So, okay. So I would say it 100 times in every show because it's not recorded. So, di ba meron naman stinger? I can naman record that Meganon and then I just press F1, F2.
This is a long time ago.
But on my part, I would say Meganon in every spiel that I have. People think it's recorded because they said I overlap. But I don't think I overlap. For example, I say, Meganon. So akala nila recorded na pinipindot ko, but no, it wasn't. So because of Meganon, TV shows would, invite niyo si Meganon. So I would guess in all the game shows.
Invite mo si Meganon.
So invite niyo si Meganon. So doon na nag-start.
You used it so much that you basically adopted the phrase as your own.
Yeah.
And so everyone after, because it was used anyways, right?
Yeah.
The phrase was used, but then you took it and it's like, okay, akin na to.
Yeah, this is mine.
Wow. And so then they were booking you as Megan Nun.
Yeah. Meganon, yeah.
Meganon.
When I transferred to another radio station, I tried dropping it.
Yeah.
And not using it. But people would still remember me for Meganon, or whenever they see me, like, it's si Meganon. Or sometimes I would get gigs or some commercials and then they would say, you have to say the Meganon.
So yeah, so you guys are linked together forever. So Mr. Fu and Meganon will live forever, even if you don't like it.
Yeah,
even if you don't want to, you can't. Have you ever tried to use another catchphrase?
Well, I have one. Dahil dyan close na tayo.
Okay.
So, but it's long.
It just doesn't. Yeah.
It's very long. Well, it's still identified to me, but iba pa din si Meganon. Iba pa rin si Meganon. Probably the way I say it, or. So
how do you say it again?
Meganon!
Yeah, it's definitely the way you say it. I can't say, it's definitely the way you say it. But you didn't say it like that when he first heard you, or did? That's how it was.
It was like that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Meganon!
Yeah. Definitely, yeah, because if you just say Meganon, it doesn't...
Yeah. It's just normal thing. But the way I say it probably... Because Meganon, it's not a new term.
Yeah.
I did not invent it. It's an existing term. It's just that the way I say it.
It's just like saying like wow. But if you go wow, like then that's gonna be yours.
Yes.
So from radio, 15 years.
Yeah, 15 years.
In radio. And you've jumped around radio stations, a couple, right?
Yeah, I have 4 radio stations.
And so you decided to step away from radio a couple years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Was there any reason or just...
Well, honestly, I didn't want to leave radio, but because of some circumstances and some persons, actually just one person, I decided to leave. Yeah, and venture into social media platforms. Although when I was doing radio, I was already doing a lot of shows sa digital. So I just focused on that when I left radio.
Are you happy now that you left? Like, is in hindsight, you're like, okay, that was a good move?
Yeah, because I don't need to go to work every day.
What time was your slot?
For the longest time, I was a morning guy. So 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. And
Same.
I tried the evening slot. Actually, nung unang-una ko pala, I was evening, 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. That was my first slot. And then, there was a time na nagdalawang slots ako. 9 a.m. and then 8 a.m., 11 a.m. Then I would go back 8 p.m. to 11 p.m.
So you had both prime time.
Yes. Because of Meganon. Yung mga advertisers, they wanted the morning slot.
Yep.
Pero originally nga, night ako. The advertisers would say, but we want the morning slot and we want Mr. Fu. So paano? So the boss said, okay, you retain your night shift, but you have to have your morning shift or morning show for the advertisers.
Was this when the radio money was still mababa or was it getting better?
Ano na siya, good money
Good
siya
na.
during that time. Kasi maraming endorsements.
Yeah.
Especially if you're the morning guy, you have the endorsement. So,
Because this was before digital, right?
yeah, hindi pa may digital na pero ano pa din, mainstream pa din yung
Radio.
Or, mainstream pa yung radio and yung television.
Oh, the good old days of radio.
Yeah,
I remember, you had sponsors in the morning, the time checks were,
time checks,
you'd make some money on-
everything, You would endorse all kinds of medicines, sakit ng ulo, sakit ng tiyan, dyspepsia siya.
And you have to
I
read
even
it.
endorse what do you call this? A feminine wash.
But you have to read it. Okay, so if you don't know, so in radio, they give you like a script and then you have to try to make it as conversational and normal as possible. As in you're talking to your friend about feminine wash.
Yes.
Like, Mars.
And during solo ako wala akong partner. So I would even ask kunwari my assistant. I had an assistant before, Emily. So I would say, Emily, dapat ka. Feminine wash ka, ganyan. Kasi hindi naman ako nag-feminine wash. So, ang hirap na hirap ako. Sabi ko, paano ko i-endorse yung feminine? Omnibus plug. So, ibig sabihin, all radio stations on that slot.
So we call that a roadblock. Or,
roadblock.
So every station, during this time, you worked at the sister station of my station, right?
Yeah.
And so that's 5 stations. So 5 stations across Metro Manila will listen to Mr. Fu talk about feminine wash to nobody who's there.
Yeah.
So how did you pull that off? That's hard.
Oh, well, I can act it out. So.
Yeah, but like it's such a weird...
Yeah.
It's such a weird sponsorship because...
Yeah.
Because the advertiser knows that obviously, men can't use it, but like you're going to have to play it. You're going to have to joke about it.
Yeah, I have to joke about it. And I just have to pretend that my assistant I was...
medyo... Paano yun?
Kasi during my time, yung morning show, parang lahat ng radio stations may babae.
Yes.
So may mga tandem. Usually the morning slot may tandem. Ako lang yung solo as far as I can remember. Tapos walang girl. So lahat yon okay sila, may mga girls doon. Ako lang yung walang girl. So parang, paano? Since I'm a joker, so I can always say, nag-family wash. Bago ko pumunta dito.
Dito si so-and-so. You know why?
Alam mo, you should use this. Kasi from what I've heard, this feminine wash,
Thanks, Mr.
It's antibacterial or what, or anti-inflammatory.
It's good mouthwash as well. Wow. So that's trust though. I mean, you have to feel a little bit, I guess, a female product to say, we're going to use you for the broadcast of all of our, across all stations. I mean, that's an accomplishment.
Sa uulitin ang kwentuhan, kulitan at kalokohan. Kaya mag-follow at subscribe na sa YouTube, Spotify at iba pa naming socials para hindi mahuli sa susunod na kwentuhan with KC.